Hello, everyone. Welcome to Chloethedev Unfiltered. And it is Monday today, November 9th, and I am doing my Aimery Axie Farmer show, I suppose now. That's what you can call me soon, or now, I suppose. So that's what we're going to be calling this. And so so they're doing server maintenance because the new PvP system is coming up. So for the next 3 minutes, I'm just going to, let's see if I do this correctly. Perfect. I'm going to show Aimery's Axies. So I bred a couple new ones. So this is a new Axie that I bred. We put Kale Pop and Blue Baby together. So I actually didn't show off Blue Baby very well. But Blue Baby has Aqua Vitality, Insectivore, Sweet Party, and Twin Needle. I love Sweet Party on as many Axies as possible. Great support for PvE. And so, has double heal, a free attack, and also with Twin Needle and an offensive card with an Insectivore that has a shield. So I actually like Blue Baby quite a bit. And it's going to be, it's also, yeah, it's a relatively high health, relatively high speed. Not high, but like not super, super low speed. So all around, relatively good middle support Axie. So what I got here is like a weird middle support Axie that can so I have like a offensive card that has a pretty good shield, so a good middle support card. So in Why So Serious, there's Aqua Vitality, again giving some heal, and I like Smart Shot because it gives some mobility. So great for PVE. So if you know that you want to get around somebody and attack behind the boss in level 21 or something like that, that works out well. And then Twin Needle is always great. I love Twin Needle because it allows you, because Smart Shot doesn't do much damage, so being able to add Smart Shot with Twin Needle makes this card a lot more viable for use case. For PvP, if I got lucky and I was facing against Aqua class, I guess it would be good. Not bad. Whatever. It's not terrible. And then I have a new Axie that I bred here, and I can't see what stats it has yet, but I bred Coolberry and You've Got Mail. So You've Got Mail is the new Axie that I purchased. I think it was like zero point 0.1 ETH. Yeah, 0.1 ETH. I can look it up in a second. But max speed, which is what I was pretty much going for, 61 speed, because in PvP I was dying too much. And so PvP is coming up in 2 minutes, and so I wanted to do better and be able to win quicker and get the daily quest done a little bit faster. So that was why I was like, you know what, I'm going to bite the bullet, buy a faster Axie. And so, it has Egg Bomb and Blackmail work pretty well together. Insectivore, not the best, but it gives you some shield at the end. And then Risky Feather is super fun to use. Yeah, it's enjoyable. So those are the parents. I don't really care that much. But the children, let's see the other child it made. I can see the other child it made. Nice. Okay. I mean, I don't really care. But Coolberry had some others. So I wanted to try and upgrade Coolberry is actually what I really wanted to do. So this is the middle Axie that I use, Coolberry. It has Sweet Party, so it heals my front Axie quite a bit. That's kind of its main job, but also to provide quite a bit of support in terms of damage. So my goal would be to keep Sweet Party on the new Axie and get more damage, right? Or keep Twin Needle. But I like Peace Treaty, so I want to keep Peace Treaty. Actually, you know what? If we're being honest, I can get Risky Feather instead of Twin Tail, which would be pretty good. I wouldn't mind that. I do like the zero energy offensive ability, but I wouldn't mind like just a full damage in Risky Feather, 140 damage, but minus attack, which is not as good. And then instead of Cupid, I think I could get, yeah, Blackmail. And so if I got the last one and Blackmail, I'd be able to use Risky Feather, the last risk, yeah, get minus attack and give that debuff to the other team. And that would be like wonderful. I'm getting a lot of dropped frames today, so I'm not sure what that's from. But I'm just gonna try and go with the flow for a bit and see if I could figure that out, and it'll work better hopefully soon. But yeah, okay. So I think it's time. So I am going to server is under maintenance. Okay, so I could probably close this now. Um, Open it back up, and it'll probably allow me to play. Oh, 13 more minutes of server maintenance. Um, so I'm going to continue going live while there's server maintenance, but I am going to shut down um, what that is. Okay, there you go. Because I am going to show. Let's go. Let's go to the dashboard of my account. Okay, so yeah, I got about 200 SLP in there currently, so not too bad. Got some die shards, but they're not doing these small shards anymore, apparently, which is kind of sad. Because now I have them, and it's like it's gonna cost me what 30 cents, maybe more, to withdraw. But that's all right. Let's see. Let's see. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. Anyways, yeah, activity is what I wanted to show. I wanted to do. So you can see here, like I bred, you got mail with Coolberry for 500 SLP. So you can see that's where the value of SLP comes from. I needed 500 of them in order to breed these two Axies. You can see here, I bought You've Got Mail. So it was actually 0.12 ETH. I bought You've Got Mail from Oliver here for 1.2. And you can see that, I bred Blue Baby with Kale Pop. And so I think it's kind of cool. You can kind of always keep seeing. But here's the land I got for Aimery. I've shown this a few times. It's in the Arctic. Someone has offered me 1 ETH for it, long PT. But here is where the land is. It's near, so it's near some resources. Those pink nodes are resources. So it's near that. And it's near the Mystic area, which is like the darker blue, I suppose. So I don't know. I don't know what to expect from land gameplay. I don't know if I overpaid or underpaid. I mean, I probably didn't. I don't know if I underpaid. I know places in the Arctic were selling for more. I just know it was close to a road, and that's supposed to be good. And I just wanted a piece of land for Aimery that I could play on. Apparently, they're gonna have another land sale, so maybe I should have waited for that. But I'll probably buy land in that land sale for the Mama J Foundation and play from that. So I am gonna start also playing from the Mama J Foundation account. So actually, let's see. Maybe it'll be here. No, it's not here. I think it was because it was a while ago. But I gave 3 like the water amphibian aquatic Axies to the marmaj.eth account. Actually, let's see. We can check on OpenSea. Marmaj. This actually might work. It'd be kind of cool if it does. So we are able to see, there we go. We can see the Axies. So it's kind of cool. You can just go to OpenSea, type in Marmaj, and you can see everything the Marmaj Foundation owns, the different art it owns, the different NFTs it owns. The only NFT we've actually purchased is this from Pixel. It's the sneakers from the Pixelware. And yeah, we bought the first ones. They were the cheapest, so they go up in price each time you buy them. So I think we paid. It doesn't even say on here how much we paid. Oh, this is just the certificate. That's why. The shoes should say how much. I'm gonna drink my tea. Sorry. Oh, I don't have coconut water today. I got oatmeal and tea. So weird. I don't know. I'm not sure where it would show, but it does show the Axies we have. So you can see, where the Axies started from a year ago. who's transferred them for what prices. So it was listed for a month ago for 0.13 ETH, and then it sold to someone for 0.0732. So it must have been an auction. And then you could see that it was transferred to this person, F49850. I think that's when I bought it. But yeah, I bought it probably. Yeah, I transferred it to some random account, then transferred it somewhere else, and then that was me. Um, but anyways, you got Squiggly Bum, the early yam gets the worm, and then a new one that I bred. But they all, you can see they all have that little aqua thing on their butts, and that's all the exact same part that the aqua vitality that lets them heal. So they all have the ability to heal themselves, which in PVE I think is going to be work really well. I hope. And PvP, I don't think it'll work out as well because it doesn't do a lot of damage, but we'll see. And I'm not going to live stream that. That's going to be on my phone. I'm going to a Google Pixel 5 soon. So um, yeah, there's a few more minutes until the server should come online. Okay, so um, I am going to pop it open real quick on my end just because I want to see if they made it longer. Okay, so 7 more minutes. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. Yeah, because this live stream is mostly just for me anyway. So, I mean, if someone pops, I guess I should have it up in case someone pops in, but uh, I'm just going to chill, look at my axes. So, yeah, I pretty much, so the past 2 weeks I've been going live. Um, uh, Playing Axie. I used to play, let's say, like 8 months ago, quite a while ago, actually, earlier this year, because I wanted to test out what play to earn gaming was like on the blockchain. And so I decided, let's play the largest game that I could see. Like, well, the only game at the time, and the only game now, honestly, in my opinion, where you could just make money. Like, you could just like let's look at it. Let's look at it. Like, let's look at what it would take to start Axie. Okay, so you go to the marketplace. This is what I did when I started 2 weeks ago. Okay. I leave everything on the left-hand side where you have the filters, clear filter, nothing on the filters. You just look for the cheapest Axies, okay? And I knew that I needed, I don't have the Axie on this account anymore. I've given some of them away, so they're not all here. But I knew I needed a tank Axie has some shield, and hopefully some energy gain somewhere, right? And you can do that with Carrot Hammer. Carrot Hammer is the best for that, in my opinion. And then I knew I needed some sort of healing, which Sweet Party is the best for PvE, right? We're talking about just PvE. Forget PvP. PvP is very hard. People spend a lot of money on PvP. Some Axies sell for thousands of dollars. Okay, so like if you look at certain Axies, if I don't even know, let's just do something silly, like 5 of 6 Mystic. Like I don't even know. Okay, so like 3 of 6 Mystic, okay? So a 3 of 6 Mystic costs 250 ETH, the cheapest one. So I mean, I don't even know. I'm not even gonna like. No one even breeds them. Like this one bred once because it was like, why breed it? It's worth too much money to breed. Even one Mystic part. Okay, you have one Mystic part on your Axie. Okay, 5 ETH. Okay, so like that's what you're looking at. When you're sorry, people are texting me, my phone's like vibrating and stuff, but that's what you're looking at when you're competing against, not necessarily, like, I'm not saying this is good at PvP, because it might not be, but there are certain Axies that people are spending this much money on, for PvP specifically. And if you go to the dashboard, it kind of helps as well because you can see what recently sold, in terms of Axies, and you could see, sorry, like, for some reason, my computer's having a hard time this morning. It does that from time to time. So most Axies sell in the $50 range, but you can see people are willing to spend here $160 on an Axie, $120 on an Axie. And that was just 20 minutes ago. If I wanted to find higher selling Axies, I'm sure I could. But if you want to start, all you've got to do is clear all these silly filters and just look for an Axie that has certain parts that you want. So, Carrot it. There we go. What? There's two of them. Okay. Let's see if I think this is the wrong one. I think this is the actual. Oh no, this is the right one. Carrot hammer. So as you're here, you want something with, in my opinion, just be very simple. High health. So this is 41 is not high health, and you want carrot hammer. So you say, okay, you know what? Cool, cool, cool. Now let's go to the stats. Okay, let's take the stats and let's actually put it to 50. You don't need something crazy, okay, but you want to try and get. Okay, so now you're looking at 30 bucks. Okay, so this Axie is for sale. It has 56 health, very low speed, and that's gonna be great. Okay, it's gonna have an offensive ability that will attack the. You could get some mobility there. Great. Um, Add 30 shield when you're attacking isn't going to be very helpful. For a card with this slow of speed, right? Most things are going to be slower than you, so your shield gain is going to come after. But 80 shield is still a pretty good shield card, and you get to attack too. 50 offensive damage with Teal Shell. Carrot Hammer is the most useful thing here because it gives you sub shield, again some offensive ability, and it gives you like this card is. I should have bought this when I was making my account. Whatever. But anyways, and you get more mobility where you can target the furthest enemy, which can be helpful, and for a tank, arguably is pretty helpful because it has 40 shield again. So all the abilities here have some shield, and you have some energy gain. Not an insane amount of energy gain, mind you, but we're gonna get energy gain somewhere else probably. That's only 30 bucks, okay? And look, oh, this is a good one. I might copy this. I might buy this one to add to my. This is actually a pretty good Axie, and the price is going down in 19 hours. And if the price goes down all the way to 0.048, maybe I'll pull the trigger. I wouldn't mind having tri spikes and toothless spike, and actually all these traits would be great to add to Aimery's Axie farm. Okay, but that's for the tank. Then you need to work on your back Axie, and so the simplest way to do that is to buy a fast bird. That's what I did. It was what, 50 bucks, the cheapest one. So if you're gonna do it, you would just say stats. You want speed. Sorry, where's speed? To be the highest. You can just say that. That's good enough. Um, there you go. And for parts, I said that I wanted a certain part. Now, for your back Axie, if you're just going for a fast bird, honestly, sorry, you really just need to put. Sorry, it wasn't at 61. You just need to put speed to 61. Sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about. Put speed to 61. Look for the cheapest one. That's probably okay. You probably don't want balloon pop, honestly. The energy gain at 61 speed is kind of interesting, in my opinion. To be able to have, it's just not gonna probably like, yeah, that's probably not what you want. But backdoor energy, like to be able to target their backdoor and apply fear, like balloon pop. So first of all, you use little owl, right, to target their back Axie, and you use balloon pop to make sure that their first attack didn't hit, right, because they have fear. Um, and then tail slap is free as well, so you'll be able to gain energy all the time. And then eggshell, in my opinion, is actually the worst part of this, and I don't want to take that out of what it had, and that's probably why it's so cheap, because it has eggshell. It has 3 breeds already, so personally, 3 breeds already. Not really what I'm looking for. Here, this is probably a lot better. This is probably what you're looking for. 61 speed. So at the end of the game, let's say, and I'll show after Axie comes up. Hopefully it's up now. So you're going to be attacking hopefully first, and then when you attack, you're going to get your shield, and this is where this card becomes valuable. Also, if you're attacking first, you're applying the fear, so you're going to have a higher chance of survival. Also, you're applying lower attack, so when they do attack you, they're going to miss their first hit. They're going to attack and hit lower on their second hit if they do a hit, and then Grandma's Fan applies chill, and I think chill reduces your chance to crit. Honestly, I can't remember, but this is a pretty good Axie. So this one is 31 bucks. Yo, the price of this one's going down too. This is a pretty good one. This is a pretty good one. So this is like, okay, so I mean this is pretty expensive right now, right? You're looking at $30 for the first one, $30 for the second Axie. They're both going down to like almost half the price of where they started, but only a little bit cheaper than where they are, right? You're looking at $25 for one, $25 for the next one. But let's look for a mid Axie. You could also do a more complicated back Axie. A lot of people use aquatic Axies, and they have some shark fin that makes when you attack or when you get attacked, your speed increases, and then at the end, because your speed increases, you're actually faster than the bird, which is really cool. And you get more HP and more other stats, which is great. Morality and stuff. Morale and stuff. Let's see if the game's open first before I. It's saying 8 minutes now, so we're just gonna keep doing like a whole put your Axie team together. Okay, so in my opinion, for your middle Axie, this is just me. You need Sweet Party, you know, personally, because I'm not trying to spend all this money on having multiple teams at the beginning. I would rather get Axies that have zero breed count that are pretty cheap. So this one has a breed count of 4. So again, this is not what I would actually buy to start, but you could, and then wait longer, get the SLP and still breed. Like, it doesn't really matter. This one breed count is, where's your breed count? I guess it's 0. You haven't bred, so it's not there. Okay, so this one hasn't bred. Oh, it's not even an adult yet. Sorry. So I would buy this one. It has 0 breeds and it has some traits that I would want. Like, for example, if I bred this bird with my front Axie, maybe I'd get an all right middle Axie that had some, Peacemaker, which I really enjoy, and some shield or whatever, and had some extra mobility with tri spikes, or spike throw. Right. But for now, if I was purchasing one and I was going to the marketplace, what I would look for is Sweet Party Strawberry Shortcake. And once you are here, I wonder how many. Wow, I dropped 12% of my frames. That's really bad. But I mean, it is what it is, I suppose. We keep going. We keep going. And so you can see here, Sweet Party is not that expensive of a part on its own. Speed is relatively important here because you would like, if you have the energy to do so, you would like to heal your Axie before the enemy attack. So you're trying to heal your front Axie, right? This is your tank, has a good amount of health on it. You're trying to heal it, but if the enemy kills it before you can heal, not very useful. So that's how I'm trying to upgrade my Axie with Sweet Party and make it faster. So you could actually just breed this bird with higher speed, for example, with an Axie like this that might have lower speed. See, this is a very slow Axie, but high health, but it has Sweet Party. Ooh, and it has Gas Unleash, although I wouldn't want Gas Unleash on draw a card. I wouldn't want that. Yeah, I wouldn't want this because this is good for PvE probably. Um, Maybe. Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. There's too many pathways. This. Okay, so I love Slippery Shield personally because it allows for like some weird. Like I used to. This is my very first tank. Actually, I gave it to my little brother. He's 12 now, I think. Had Slippery Shield, Red Ear for its tank ability. Ooh, I actually really like this actually because it gives you. Wait, I'm not looking for this. What am I doing? This is a tank. Anyways, this is a really good tank, actually. I really like it. How much is it? Not very expensive because it allows mobility with Toothless Bite, very high damage ability. And let's see its speed. Its speed is not fast enough to, but actually, yeah, I don't know. Like, mm, nah, I forgot. I was like, ooh, that's a good tank. And I was like, oh no, I'm not looking for a tank. I'm looking for a middle Axie. Add shield equal to the damage this card deals to plant targets. Okay, so for PvE that would be helpful, but its speed is so low. But PvE that wouldn't matter. Add 100% more damage when combined with another card. That's awesome. Okay, for PvE. Apply poison. Okay, again, awesome for PvE. and heal. This is a great PvE card, in my opinion, and potentially a good card for breeding as well. Very low health and very low speed, but it has some good cards in it that I could see being very useful in a tank, right? So I think it's good. I might have to just do this myself and do it with a filter. Okay, what am I looking for? Middle Axie needs to have Sweet Party. Honestly, Middle Axie, in my opinion, is the hardest to find. Like, I don't want Yam, so I don't want that. What is this little lobster thing in the back here? Ooh, this is great. This is great. Remove all debuffs from front teammate. So that's great. So this Axie would be able to remove debuffs from this front tank that's trying to, because a lot of times for PvE especially, you're trying to keep your front Axie alive, especially when your front Axie is the one with Carrot Hammer. I've seen some strategies where Carrot Hammer is using your back Axie, and that's really cool. But when your front Axie is the one using Carrot Hammer, especially in PvE, you want the shield to keep breaking, which means you need to keep being able to heal your Axie. And so you do need some high speed, which is what you need when you want to heal your Axie. It gives some mobility with Shrimp and some shield, which I like. Not enough like damage in my opinion, and the breed count is pretty high, so that's kind of not great because Toothless Bite gives mobility and Shrimp gives mobility, which is great, but you don't need mobility in both of those things. It would be better if Toothless Bite was replaced with what is it? Peacemaker. So what you might want to do is if you bought those, and that would be very expensive because breed count is at 4, and the breed count here is also at 4. Again, that would be expensive. But if you play the game for a while, this team would survive. This team would survive in PvE quite easily. You might be missing some damage. Yeah, you'd be missing some damage because this is more of a PvP card, not more as much of a PvE card. Um, if you wanted a PvE card, though, honestly, you would just go with a bird more like this, with just all damage in the back because you're just trying to get damage done. And I'll show that when I start playing PvE. So yeah, I'm going to start playing levels 11 to 21 probably PvE, and then I'm going to do PvP till I finish the daily quest, which means I need to win 5 times. With my new You've Got Mail Axie, it usually doesn't take very long. Usually I win around 50% of my matches, give or take. I wish I could have my stats, my win-loss percent, and like have a nice little dashboard. That would be a cool DAT for someone to make, or like a cool just project for someone to plug into for enable an API or something like that. I'm also going to be giving my little brother a team, so actually, let's put together a team for my little brother. So, um, the team for my little brother is going to consist of Grumpberry Shortcake because I want to make sure I'm giving him uh, the attributes of Strawberry Shortcake in his like family tree, and Twin Tail. Honestly, I don't care about Cupid that much. It's fine in PVE. In PvP, it isn't that great, and in PvE, it's a ranged abilities kind of lose. I don't know. I don't like it as much. It's all right though, and it has 3 other attributes that I'd want my brother to have. I might give him Superfly because again, Superfly has some great attributes. Again, Peacemaker is a great attribute to have. Soul Star, not that great, but Ends Last Stand in PvP can be useful. And Yam, I think Yam is great if it can get into a. Honestly, I think for PvE, it could actually be really great to have Superfly in the front, um, and then have what's it called? Superfly in the front, have Grumpberry Shortcake behind it, healing it, providing Twin Tail just to get some extra damage, having Toothless Bite as well with the extra mobility, and Cupid, right? Which I think would be great. And then I'm not sure. I think I'd be a little. Actually, let's see what this one is. Like, I can't remember what this card is. Um, Oh snap! Not that slow. 41, 49 speed, so not terrible. Relatively okay health. At the end of the match, it would have an enemy able to heal Winghorn is terrible at the end of the match, but Twin Tail is not bad. And why so serious? If you were facing an aquatic target at the end of the match, you'd probably always win. So once in a while, once in a while, this would be great for PVE to end off the match. So I think I might give him that. I do need to see what this turns out to be because if it's better than Coolberry, I'll keep it and I'll give Coolberry to my brother because Coolberry is a wonderful Axie. I love it. Again, Cupid not the best, but so I'm trying to replace Cupid with what's it called? I'm trying to replace Cupid with Pigeon Post. Yes. So if I can replace Cupid with Pigeon Post, that would be awesome. Same amount of shield, but what I get to do is better. So transferring my debuff to the enemy is better than reducing their morale by 2. Let's check the game again. I probably should have oh, cool, update now. I can update. So I'm gonna have to update login. Oh gosh, this is gonna be annoying. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. Is it gonna make me sign? I'm just trying to. I think it just wants me to download the new client, which I can do from Mavis Hub actually, but Mavis Hub is just the game client. Yeah. Sorry, I can update it from Mavis Hub. I don't need to do it here. So I have Mavis Hub open. Oops, on a different installation complete. Playing. Okay. Let's see. Wagwan. Boom. We are in PvP Arena with Avagachi. And I am having horrible lag currently. I'm going to turn my volume up though. And we're going to just get it. So I'm going to close all the Axie Marketplace stuff I had open out, honestly, because it doesn't really matter. And we are good to go. Oops. I said that. And then, so here we go. Daily quest. I'm going to check in. Boom, done that. We're going to go into adventure first. We're going to pop into. Is there energy for adventure now? Oh, snap. Oh, this is awesome. This is awesome. So they have an update now where PvE costs energy too. Oh, SLP is going to moon. Okay, sorry. So, oh my gosh. So, okay. I'm so excited to see what happens here. So previously, okay, the whole game just changed. Previously, you would endless energy to play PvE, so you could just level up your Axies endlessly and gain SLP, but you can only gain each round only gave you SLP for 4 times. But now I'm curious. Let's just do level 19. Usually I start level 11 and work my way up. But now I'm curious. Can I play level 19 a bunch of times and just keep getting the same amount of SLP on level 19 because I'm spending energy for it? I think this is a way better way of doing the game. If I'm spending energy to play around, why should I decrease in the amount of SLP I'm getting each time I play it? If a certain round is easy for me, I should be able to play it all day. But I should spend energy to play it, in my opinion. But I am going to test it out and see what happens because I am very curious. So my back Axie, because I'm leveling it up right now, I switched from Superfly to You Got Mail. And so it's not very powerful, so I can't really use Egg Bomb very often, sadly. But that's all right. Let's see what it looks like, actually. Sorry. Oops. That's what I meant to change, because I had to change this. Okay, wait, sorry. Sorry, I just want to make sure my screen is looking appropriate. There we go. And then usually all the streamers put their faces right here. So you know what? I might as well join in, eh? All the Axie streamers. Okay, let's just do that. I mean, this isn't it's gonna take me a while to beat it just because I'm using a new team. But this stream today might be a little bit longer than most, but I've already taken keep calling her Aimery. I've already taken Mika out, and so she should be good to go for a little while. And we're just gonna finish the daily quest. Daily quest might not even be worth it anymore, honestly. Like it's very interesting to think about. Like, is it worth it to play just go straight PvP all day long? So now I can use the egg bomb because it's not going to matter too much if it'll be dead. The planter will be dead, and the planter won't be able to attack me back. Okay, so I love Peace Treaty because it lowers the enemy's attack and helps quite a bit to keep me alive. So having Peace Treaty on your support axes or even on your tank axis, your front axis, can be very helpful. And yet again, my back axis is not very strong, but that's all right. Okay. And that's the thing, like, you're leveling up your axes is quite important. And every time you trade your axes, they go back to level 0 or level 1, which kind of sucks. So I have leveled up quite a few axes, and I have traded axes that I've leveled up, which never fun. But it's part of the game. And now you got to spend energy to do it. So yeah, honestly, the levels aren't that difficult as long as you have a team that works well together. So I have a shield so that my front axis usually doesn't die. When it does get lower in health, I'm usually able to heal, and Sweet Party heals such a large amount that. But even here, look, so my axis does die by the end of the match quite a bit, right? I'm not even going to use Egg Bomb because I will die. But then my other Axie is able to survive, and Sweet Party means I can heal myself. So the beauty of Sweet Party is, look, Sweet Party is, this is where it's going to be really fun. Sweet Party is versatile enough. Actually, it's not even going to matter. I'm going to kill it right here. But I might be able to show, but I'll be able to heal. And even if I didn't kill the opponent right now, using Egg Bomb means that the opponent is now going to kill my back axis, not my front axis. So it gives me one more turn, one more opportunity to keep my other axis alive, or it gives me a little bit more opportunity to switch things up. So I got 12 SLP. Why is my computer having such a hard time right now? It's very interesting. I wonder how the stream's going to come out, because I'm actually curious now how the stream is going to perform. So you get 1 energy every 2 hours. That's a change too, because before it was 5 energy every 2 hours. Whoa, this game finally got real. It's been too easy for a long time. I think that's why I didn't enjoy it as much. But now it's okay, it's like a real game now. You get 1 every 2, and it keeps you wanting to play every 2 hours, right? I cannot beat this level right now. Let's go back. Let's go backwards. Let's go level 16. I did say I was going to play level 19 a few times, but I'll get bored of that. So, and here it's kind of funny too, because I want my shield to break. I can't use too large of a shield. And I always want to use Disguise first, just to make sure I get the energy gain twice. Right, so, and my shield might not even break here. Oh yeah, see? My shield is not going to break, because it's Smell Liquid. Level 16 is not too difficult. It's pretty straightforward. Smell Liquid does mean that the next attack is going to skip whatever target has Stench. So apply Stench on enemy for one round, Smell Liquid. And so I don't even need to use that, but it's free energy, so why not? I'm dropping 10% of my frames still. This is probably one of the worst I've had. Okay, let's not use that. Let's just do that for fun. I wonder if it's my internet that's bad. I could just try turning my Wi-Fi off. Like I have, like let's just do that. It shouldn't. My stream should be able to kick back in without my Wi-Fi being on. Let's see. Okay, so stream health is looking a little bit better since I turned off my Wi-Fi. And hopefully my drop frames continues to, I don't need 2 attacks there, I'm just gonna use 1. Um, hopefully, can't promise anything. And I hope it's not really affecting my actual stream, although to be honest, it's not that important, is it? Whoops, enter. Okay. So yeah, that's what I do, Monday to Friday, usually around this time, so like 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. It usually takes me about an hour to complete the daily quests. Jeez, that hurt. So rude. So rude. Why even use that? I mean, I might as well, right? At least. Oh wait, I didn't need to use all 3 attacks. Oh no, and I meant. Okay, well, whatever. I might survive. Yeah, it worked. Honestly, it doesn't matter that much. Or okay, let's be honest. It shouldn't. Actually, let's do that just to make sure that it doesn't matter that much. Just to make sure. Because now the little rock is gonna hit the back axie and kill that, right? And that was like the worst like hand I could have gotten. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Oh gosh. Because I'm definitely not gonna kill it here. Oh, I actually killed it. That's cool. That's where having high morale because you're leveled up helps. Anyways, um, ooh, 9.8% dot frame. It is helping. Let's go back to level 19 and see, because I'm spending energy. Let's see if I get 12 SLP or, because now that I'm spending energy every round, it makes the most sense to try and do the highest rounds, right? And so people with the highest level axes are going to make the most SLP per round. And now PvE has become a viable way to earn now. Because before, it was like, okay, well, I'm only going to play PvP because energy gets spent on PvP and not PvE, but it seems like they were just waiting to do the update, which is really cool. I enjoy that profusely. Actually, you're probably going to heal, eh? Actually, you probably won't heal. Only adjacent allies. See, we're all good. Let's do that. Hopefully it dies. Yeah, no shields. We're good to go. I should have checked that before I attacked, but And like here, for example, I'm not going to use Egg Bomb because then my back axie will die. So that would not be fun. But that's where you can breed Egg Bomb into like your middle axie, which would be super cool because if you had high speed and Egg Bomb and high health, if you had like relatively high speed, like faster than the enemy, you could always make the enemy attack your middle axie and then heal your middle axie with your back axie. And your front axie can just be doing some energy gain randomness. And that would kind of be fun. I don't know if it'd be useful, but it'd be fun. That's for sure. And my friend, Katie, who might be starting her YouTube today, I told her that I'll give her 3 axes if she wants to play. And so yeah, I think making the game harder to win makes it more fun. So when I started playing months and months ago, it was too easy to make money. It was too easy to gain SLP. It was too easy to win PvP. And so it's kind of weird to like put it that way, but I didn't enjoy a challenge in that sense. Where now added the updates I've wanted. I keep saying in my stream, if you look back, I stopped playing because there wasn't many updates. I'm missing these updates. But it looks like to me as a user of the game, which is important to me, it looks like the team is providing updates, right? So the server was down, which is like, oh, the server's down. But the server being down meant that we were able to get some updates now. So now I feel like the economy of the game is more just and more fair, right? So I know that when people play the game, they're going to lose energy. So no matter what happens, um, at least when people play, they're going to go down in energy. People are going to have some incentive to keep, to get back on and play later. There should be some sort of like how much money can you make a day playing PvP because now you're going to like PvP now has a max earning amount in my opinion because even if you win every single match because you're amazing, um, you're going to have a max, right? Because you know so the level 19 is the highest level that I can beat pretty quickly and consecutively and not too difficultly. So that's why I'm doing it over and over again, by the way. Level 20 is too difficult. Level 21 is, I can almost beat it, but it's a waste of time to waste energy now because now energy costs money. So losing a match in PvE is definitely not worth it if it takes 2 hours to get energy back. Um, and in my opinion, this makes you want to. Oops, let's use this one first. This does incentivize opening up more accounts, which is why we might see so many accounts being created as well on Axie Infinity. But I don't see that being a bad thing. I think decentralizing out how many accounts are being used is a good thing for the game because at minimum, it means that okay, and if we're going to go bare level at minimum, it means that more accounts have to submit transactions on Ethereum. Like there's a base level of like attack vector that you've taken away. There's a security that you have because transactions cost money on Ethereum. So I think actually one of the things saving the game's economy right now, potentially, is the fact that let's just do that. Let's see what happens. Is the fact that it's on Ethereum is because if someone makes 100 accounts in the game and bots them all and like figures out a way to do that, they still have to like submit all the transactions on chain. They still need ETH, and I understand that. Obviously, if you're making enough money to, you know, do all of that, you probably wouldn't care. Ooh, my friend actually might die. You probably wouldn't care about the gas fees and all that, but I think it just adds an extra level of complexity to whatever attack you're trying to like accomplish against the game. Sorry. Um, so, we're gonna attack last now. See, our speed being lowered means that we're attacking last on our back axis, which is not as fun. But I'm interested to see how being on the layer 2 solution of Ronin changes aspects of the game potentially. Um, I'm not really worried because again, it's just a game in my opinion. So I play a game for like mostly for my son. I'm going to play on a different account for the Marma J Foundation and hopefully keep those things relatively separate. But and this is where it becomes actually it's going to die again. But before I get to use it. I really do like this new team, this new Aimery's trio team. Um, it complements itself well. And we're gonna level up. We're gonna level up. Did I get any SLP there? Oh, it does say there 26 out of. This is such a good upgrade. It says in the bottom corner 26 out of 100 I've gained so far. So now it seems like my goal is to try and play the highest level like I can to try and play as least amount of levels to get the most SLP I can. This is so cool. I love the upgrade because what it does is it pushes you to do PvE just to get 10 rounds and get the 100 SLP. Can you get 100 SLP in 10 rounds? That's your goal, right? To finish the quest, do 10 rounds, and then go to PvP as quick as possible. So I hope I get SLP from this again because this is my goal. This is keeping my metrics for me. I love. Okay, this is exciting. This is exciting because, and this is why level 19 is easy. Usually planters can self heal, but this planter in this level cannot, and that Like, because I can self-heal and kill the planter, it's almost not even fair, to be honest. Like, all that happens, honestly, is I end up going into the next round with full health and more energy. Like, I didn't even need to use the 2 energy I used. I just used it just, I actually don't know why, just in case, I guess. But there's no shield in that anyways. But anyways, it doesn't matter. Um, actually, my shield will break probably this time. So let's go with that. I don't want to use too big of a shield. Again, you know, yeah, oops. Oh yeah, my shield should break. But I, I almost have too high of a shield for this round. Okay, let's see. 500? Okay, the crit should have my shield break for sure. Yeah, we're good. Because I want the extra energy, right? I mean, that's the point. Let's use Egg Bomb and see what happens. It should be okay because at least one of them should die. Um, perfect. And so regardless, even if I get attacked by one, uh, should be all right. And just a heal of its adjacent ally, so not a big deal. And let's do that. Free attack and another attack. But should be just enough to kill it. So here's where I can use Egg Bomb, and now I can finally show it. And because of blackmail, my back Axie won't die, which is like the reason why I do it like that. And now I can kill the planter, right? Where I wouldn't have killed the planter before because I couldn't have used the back. Well, I could have used blackmail, but wait. Oh, I didn't get to use blackmail because of the die too quickly. That's all right. That's hilarious, though. This level isn't that difficult for me anymore, and so it doesn't matter that much. But the point was to use it. It actually died a lot quicker than I thought, which is hilarious. It won't matter. Okay, my stream's looking better. 9.1 dropped frames percent. So dropping off of Wi-Fi was better. Okay, so I get SLP 5. Okay, so not bad. Still getting SLP, but we've used 5 energy so far. We've only got 31 SLP. Only level 10. Gosh, should we try one of these? I don't want to waste. I don't want to waste my energy. Gosh, I kind of want to try level 21. What's the speed of my Axie actually? Let's go see this Axie. Speed 61. No, I want to see its speed in a match. Let's do an arena match real quick. Let's just do it. I'm going to switch it up now because doing all adventure, they changed the game now. They made it so it goes back. Oh, okay, it's going to hurt. So this is where I said an aquatic Axie. This is going to be very difficult to kill, but we'll see how it goes. Perfect. This is what we wanted on the first hit. But I probably should have used Peace Treaty twice, but it's all right. I'm fast enough this game where I should win regardless because of my speed. Do they have any energy steal? No. Perfect. No energy steal. So also because they have no energy steal, I don't have to worry too much about like saving my energy. So per hour, so usually my first hour of play, it's about $5 US for the first hour, and then it usually drops down to about $3 an hour for the rest of the day. Now that they've added the update of having what's it called? What are we gonna do here? Sorry. Now that they added the update of having energy being ticked off for PvE and PvP, I'd say that because you can only get 100 SLP per day in PvE, you're pretty much maxed out now at getting, like, that hurt? Gosh. I kind of did it on purpose, though, and then we're going to go with this. So now you kind of have to play PvP in order to get those types of earnings to persist for a long period of time. And that's kind of why I purchased the back Axie that I did, because so I might still die here. I know, right? uh, ooh, I'm dead, I think. But so yeah, so it's not like an insane amount of money that you're making. And as you lose, so for example, if you lose in PVE, you get nothing. So I just used energy now, and but but your rating goes down, and PvP ends up evening itself out pretty well. Um, but yeah, so for example, this back Axie costed like $50 US. The other two Axies that I purchased before that were um, what's it called? $20 US. So let's say I invested in total, let's say about $100 US to start playing the game, and I earned $3 a day. Yeah, so you're looking at a month of playing every day for an hour a day, and you'd make your money back. In my opinion, that's relatively reasonable, but I try my best to like give my friends and family a set of Axie for free, so they can get started for free. But still, earning $100 a month is pretty good. Yeah, I got double energy gain and the kill. Not bad. Oh, but they got energy gain too. Whatever, whatever. Are we gonna go for it? I think we're gonna go for it. I think we're gonna go. It's probably a bad idea. Let's see. But let's see. Okay, they might come after my back Axie, in which case this is a good idea. Let's see what happens. Ah, see, it was a good idea. They thought they'd kill me, but and it might have been a good idea, right? I'm not sure yet, but then I'll take down the shield, and I have plus damage, and I should do. Oh no, I used the wrong one. Sorry, I meant to use Peace Treaty first, and then the shield, but it's okay. Um, I'm gonna attack last. Oh, but they might kill this Axie. Yeah. Oh, they didn't kill it, but I assumed they were gonna try and attack it. But we'll see. Oh, that's not bad. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so now they can't hit this Axie, right? So we definitely want to use that. We're gonna assume the front Axie's gonna die, and then we have a pretty good amount of shield. So let's just make sure we take out this Axie. That should be a no. No, okay. I tried to make sure with enough shields. I tried. Yes, just enough. Just enough. Okay. And I saved my energy for now. Okay, that was just enough. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. That. We're gonna use that just in case he left the first one, and that because we attack first. And I just spread it out because it doesn't really matter too much. But I just did that for the energy gain and have them waste. They wasted 3 energy, right? And I still got the kill, right? Shouldn't matter. Yeah, yeah. Yay! So my rank went up. I got 7 SLP, which is about like 20 cents US. So it doesn't make much. I don't want anyone to start thinking I'm making like millions of dollars here. A way for me to spend at least an hour a day. First of all, teaching people how they can make 20 cents an hour playing this game, which for some people in some parts of the world could be, excuse me, a viable income for them. Let's see, actually. Steel energy, yeah, annoying. But yeah, so for example, in the Philippines, in a lot of areas, $2 an hour is higher than the minimum wage. Uh, Also for Antigua, minimum wage is $2 an hour American, and so in Antigua and Barbuda, an island in the Caribbean, and probably many other places around the world, this would be a viable income source for them. And so, dead. Um, and so, yeah, that's kind of like part of it as well is to try and oh gosh, so much energy gain. Leave me alone. Watch energy gain again. Lord help me. That's gonna be like, anyways. Um, and destroy energy. So I have to just use my egg bomb or something. Let's see what happens when I use egg bomb. But yeah, I think that $2 an hour is a pretty low estimate for what you're earning, um, and I think that like if people join some sort of community, that could be a lot more. And so, for example, if a community that hurt so bad, I get it. You're gonna kill me, man. You got me. You got me. Okay, you got me for sure. And so with PvP, it's quite difficult. Uh, but what I think is interesting is that um, what's it called? I can't remember what I was going to say anymore. See, um, you have a rank, right? So it does get easier as you lose. So the more people that play, so your ranking drops quite drastically as you lose, and depending on who you beat, it goes up a little bit. That's kind of why I say usually I win like 50% of my matches. Um, let's go back to adventure. I kind of want to see if I can keep doing level 19 and keep getting between like 6 and 10 SLP, or if you can still play. I'm kind of just testing it out, right? I want to see if you can play PVE, and what's it called? Just keep getting the same amount of SLP every round, because I think that would be fair. I think that PVE does get boring. I don't think it's very fun to play the same round over and over and over again. So if someone finds a round that their specific team is good at, it gets pretty expensive to try and maintain like different what's it called? Let's not do that. It gets expensive to maintain different strategies for different levels. Most people are probably going to have one team, which is why I create the team that I do. And that's why I always play with the same team in PvE and PvP, because I try and showcase that, like, is it viable? And if it is viable, what viable team could be middle of the pack? Like, you're not going to have an amazing PvE/PvP team, arguably. But this team is meant to be a PVE first team that can, be consistent in playing for an hour a day. My goal is to play an hour a day, and within that time, earn $5 at least. In my second hour of play, um, usually I'll be looking at probably a little bit less, just because the first hour you complete a daily quest, so you get the extra 50 SLP, which is like an extra $1.50. Your second hour of play will. I didn't need to do that. Any of that. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. But second hour of play is probably where you start. Like, it becomes less, like, more consistent. I should say, of what you're earning in the game. So that's probably where you're looking at more like $2 an hour. If you're just like playing normally. If you're good at PvP, you're going to make more, and if you're poor, you're going to make less. Like, right? So in ranked PvP, you only get one SLP if you're under rank 1,000. So in my opinion, that's insanely difficult. But what it does allow is that everybody can make 100 SLP a day from PVE, right? That's everyone has that ability, right? So that's bare minimum 100 SLP a day, and then everyone has, like, most people, because of the rankings. If you go down enough in the rankings, you can get 5 wins, and even if you're only getting one. Did I get SLP there? No. So I just wasted energy, I think. I can't even remember or tell. The point is, oh no, now it's saying I get 5 energy in. Okay, I'm confused. Now it's saying I get 5 energy in an hour. It was saying 1 before. Or maybe it was saying it cost 1. I don't know, but that seems to be fixed. Very confused. So it seems like it was saying 1 energy before, now it's done. So I do have to complete multiple levels like I was doing before, but they do make it very clear on the UI that you can only get 100 per match. I wish it also did show you could only get SLP for the first three times you play a match, or 4, or I can't remember what it is. But we are going to go backwards now then, and continue going back through the levels, and because I like that as well, though. I like playing a variety of levels personally, because it allows me to kind of show variety levels. Also, playing the same level will get boring, and I don't really. Oh no, did I do it again? Oh gosh, I did it again. I used the egg and the thing, and now I'm gonna die. That's hilarious. I mean, not hilarious, but um, oh, survived by the hair of my chinny chin chin. That's actually really funny. I probably shouldn't have used that. Mm-mm-mm. But that's where I love it because I'm trying to give um, what's it called? Blackmail to this Axie as well. Because as you saw, I was able to transfer the crit X thing I had on me to the other Axie as well, which was super fun. I really enjoyed that. I've never done that before. It's a very useful skill to be able to have um, for poison as well. I got it for poison. I hate when I get poisoned by the enemy and I'm sitting there ticking away to death. Um, I think I want all my Axies to have um, blackmail personally. Um, I think Peace Treaty, Blackmail, Carrot Hammer, some of my favorite abilities, and Sweet Party and Twin Needle. Actually, all the abilities that I have pretty much are my favorites. Um, ooh, that hurted. Oh, that sucks. No heal. So this is what happens actually quite often. I'll probably still survive this this match. We're down to 8.3 dropped frames as well. Um, I'll probably still survive, and I probably won't even die, to be completely honest. But still, you know, but this is why you need. This is going to show why you need Sweet Party. Okay, and you'll never ask me, oh, why do you love Sweet Party so much? Why is Sweet Party so important? This is why Sweet Party is so important. Oh snap! I still didn't get a Sweet Party. I actually might die now. Oh no, 100. Well, okay. So here's the chance I survive. Chance I survive? Zero. Zero. I was hoping to show myself getting a Sweet Party, but the game wanted to make, and this is where my back Axie being such a low level definitely makes it difficult, but that's all right. I don't need to use no shield here. Yeah, there's not really ever a shield on the Big Fangs, which is great. It probably is actually why do I keep forgetting how strong my Axies are and how much damage they do, and so I keep wasting energy. Um, but oh, there's a Sweet Party. That would have been nice to have. It probably won't matter again, but what's great about PvE is that your Axies eventually level up to a point where most things stop mattering. Like, oops, I did something wrong, or oops, an Axie died, or although that's gonna hurt, but I have Sweet. Oh no! Oh my gosh, I might actually lose. That's insane. That's wild. This Axie is so weak. This Axie is insanely weak. And I probably won't crit. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. Sorry. That's actually really funny. That's actually really funny. Level 18 is hard though. Level 18 is hard though. 17 is hard too, gosh. And this is kind of why you start on level 11 and go through. But that was kind of funny. I'm actually glad that happened. That was kind of funny to show. Ooh, and I've changed the way I do this, but I'm not going to this time. Anyways, that was a funny loss, a funny waste of. Actually, I have the UI issue there for how much energy I get in 2 hours. It's kind of confusing to me because if I get one energy every 2 hours, that was a waste of like a lot of energy and like, oops. But if I gain what's it called? If I gain 5 energy every 2 hours, I don't really care that much, to be honest, right? So, 8.1. Sorry, I'm talking about my drop frames percent. It keeps dropping, which is good. So I'm keeping my Wi-Fi off from now. I don't know why I turned it on at all. What a random okay, cool. Yeah, man, like Axie definitely isn't the game yet where you're going to be playing all. I mean, okay, you know what? I say that, and that's not really true because I don't know. Like, okay, let's just be like honest with the game. Let's say you had two accounts in the game, right? And let's say you lived in Windsor, Ontario, and you were a college student, right? You have free internet, right? Everything it costs you $500 a month to live. Um, oh, why didn't with me being silly again? Let's say it costs you $500 a month to live, and let's say you play this game 2 hours a day. So let's say you're making $10 an hour on one account. Yeah, I just died for absolutely no reason. It's all right. I'm like barely paying attention for some reason, but luckily this level's a lot easier than level 18. Oh gosh. Actually, um, I hate how much faster this Axie is than me. Let's just do that. I'm not that bothered. But yeah. But yeah, so $500 a month. And let's say you also. What is happening today? My gosh. This is insane. I keep dying. And it's like wild to me that I keep dying like this. But like crazy. I mean, this back Axie is very weak, but it should be able to survive. Yeah, like it should be all right. Thank you, man. Thank you for being nice. One SLP, man. I don't know what's happening. They're changing things up in here. That was insane. All that work for one SLP. Maybe it's randomized. I really wish I understood it more, and I should probably just ask someone like these things. In my opinion, I shouldn't have to ask someone. It should be in the game client, right? But yeah, it seems like you get a random amount of SLP, and it just the random amount gets higher and higher and higher as you go through higher levels, and higher and higher as you go through the levels, and after 3 times or 4 times, right? You just stop getting SLP. That amount, I should just ask in the Discord right now because I'm curious and I want to know. And people don't answer questions. After how many PV rounds do you stop getting SLP? Wait, what? Failed to send message. Resend. Yo, my internet's going crazy. Or maybe they don't want me saying SLP. I really don't know. Okay, that works. What? Okay, so I can type out. What is happening? I can send a test message into the Discord. Okay, sorry. This is really weird. Nope, I can't write 2 words. What is happening? What is happening? I'm so confused. I'm just trying to say hello and it's not working anymore. Okay, let's try and like close that. Oh, maybe my Wi-Fi is really having issues. Snap. It was having issues before too. Okay, let's get back into Discord. Sorry, I'm trying to ask questions about the game. Nope, still didn't work. Awesome, that worked. How many PvP? Um, okay, I was finally able to ask. Oh my gosh, all my. So it's not because of my internet. It's because of like the game. I think too many people might be in the game. So I've gotten 40 SLP so far. Let's go to level 11. Usually I start from there. Sorry, there's like so much going on right now. Ugh, there's like so much going on. People don't seem to be answering that. Oh my gosh. I don't think these people understand what I'm asking. I'm talking about replaying around, and they keep thinking I'm asking about something else. I think they finally understand what I'm asking now, though. Oh my gosh. So apparently it's a random chance element, and they randomly just stop giving you SLP from doing rounds. My phone is acting up so much. So you randomly just don't get SLP if you play around more than once. So I would say only play around twice, which is normally what I do. Either way, playing rounds 11 to 21 is playing each round once and 10 rounds a day. If you play the upper rounds twice, um, I agree. Someone's in the chat saying like, what about Daily Quest? After this update, we lost 10 energy for PVE. I'm a new player, and this is really a bad update. And I mean, if you're a new player, I definitely could see that. You'd be quite frustrated with the update because basically all the update does is make it more difficult for you to get your quest done, right? Because now you were holding out that energy to go play PvP, and if you're not very good, uh, you're not going to make much, right? You're going to be playing a long time just to try and get a little bit of win, a few wins, and so some people, I don't know, I see why things happen. I understand. Um, Anyways, I like seeing updates happen, and I enjoy, for example, the major update that I enjoy seeing now is I enjoy that. Ugh, this is the problem with having this new Axie at the back for PvE, is that I use it because it's faster, but there are times when I really can't do much when I get a random set of cards like this. Um, Level 12 is quite difficult. There's so many little rocks. Let's see. Oh, I'll be all right, I think. Let's see. Let's see if this one works. The whole point is to be able to use. Oh my gosh, it happened again. Let's see. It's gonna happen again. Watch. Watch. Okay, good. This time it didn't happen. I was able to actually use it and put the aroma back on the enemy. That's the point. To not have aroma on me and have aroma on them. If aroma's on me, I'm just gonna keep dying. But yeah, so usually I just do this adventure. Today was a bit messy because the game was getting updated and everything. So tomorrow will be a lot smoother of a stream, I suppose. With the time I start and everything else. But oops. Yeah, so tomorrow I'm gonna go back to, now that I know, I might even start at a higher level, like level 15, and just do like 15 to 21 and do each level twice. Because more experience and more SLP. Like I only got 4 there. Actually, sorry, I'm completely lying about everything. This whole new energy use just to play is changing a lot of the game because now it's like I feel like I have to play higher levels. So they don't want you using the same team to beat the same rune over and over again, which is fine, I guess. Let's try level 17. Level 17 gives lower experience, and it's not that difficult, but it does. Oh wait, can you still surrender? Oh, surrendering probably still uses energy. I gotta check these things. This is complicated. Anyways, that should be enough. That should be enough. Let's try that. I don't know how that's gonna. Please crit. That's not what I wanted. That is not. Oh, this game is funny. And I could just put my other Axie on, but then if I use my other Axie, um, yeah, you're dead. You're dead, fool. You're dead. But I kind of did that on purpose because that Axie is not very strong, and so I didn't crit, which sucks. But yeah, I should crit another time. And then, honestly, these 2 Axies should be able to do it on their own. right? Because this Axie Big Fang in front, sorry, this Big Fang in front is the only Axie that has the explosion in here. And then I can kill this easy. It's just that back Axie that's super weak right now. I'm just trying to level it up. Because the levels past level 21 are too difficult for the team that I had previously. The Axie was too slow, to be honest, that I had. And so I needed a faster Axie. And I was like, hey, well, why not just use this Axie? This Axie's pretty good, pretty fast. I don't even need to use energy gain right now, but I will because this Axie has the goo destruct. And so even if I can get a little bit of damage done and they use goo destruct, I might survive. Actually, let's see. Nope. Actually, let's see. Oh, let's see. Oh, oh, ah. It's all right though. I'll still get the. Let's do that. Hope for the crit on the first one. Today's are pretty weak. Even if I don't crit, like the first one dies, the second one can't. I mean, it'll kill this maybe, right? Maybe exactly, maybe. And then berserk, and and it's gone. I feel like I'm also getting less. Okay, 9 SLP from level 17. That's not bad. We're at 57 SLP so far. And how many quests have we done? Oh, we're done. So we're done the adventure mode quests for the day. But now that I have that ticker there at 57, it makes me want to continue playing and really try and get the 100 SLP. But I might be wasting my energy because I can't remember how many times I've done each one, so it gets kind of difficult. People are saying things. Let's see. To prevent some players transferring Axies to a new account and clearing first-time PVE level rewards. Okay. At least increase the daily reward if that's the case. Let's see. Okay. Not for me. I'd probably. You can deplete 60 energy in PvP and then play 10 PvE for daily tasks. The 10 matches per day, 50 SLP, make it so clearing a room will always be worth at least 5 SLP, at least the first 10. The energy change only affects experience growth rate, which I agree with this point, right? That's true. If you're leveled, it may be worth, but if you're new, it's not worth it. I agree with that part. The game won't download for Android. It makes it so that anyone that wants to play PvE plus PvE should first play all PvP matches to save energy. Okay, good to know. I'm not going to do it that way, but good to know. One energy recharges every 2 hours. And that's why I think it doesn't matter that much because as long as you just use one energy and get started, it probably doesn't matter what you do at what point. As long as you get the quest done and your energy is ticking up, the quest gets done anyways. It probably doesn't matter that much once you get started. Yeah, burning through 60 energy is task for multiple hours. So say someone's like, yeah, burning through that energy will take you multiple hours anyways, so not that big of a deal. Someone says PvP all the energy first, then PvE for the SLP, since PvP SLP requires 0 energy, which is not true. Then someone, yeah, what are you talking about PvP? See, I don't get that. Sorry, maybe I'm wrong. I don't understand, maybe. Let's see. There is SLP cap and energy anyways. Yes, I'm not using my 60 energy after 1 day, and that is a lot. But what about new PvE levels? After this, many players won't play new levels. There is nothing in PvE from now accept 10 battle per day for quest, right? Which is true. Oops. Let's not. Let's use that. How much are the blue spirit? The NFT given when you hold Aave, the price is yet to be decided. Depends on what other people are willing to pay. Supply and demand. Can't get away from it. Probably not much since pretty much everyone will have one. Very interesting. So much going on in the Discord. I do not keep up with the Discord very much for Axie Infinity, but 8.6% drop frames again. No, but I think I'm usually at like zero actually, like 0.1, like between 0 and 1% drop frames. So, but the issue is also that Discord was down apparently, being like and apparently like status and other applications were going down. Okay, why do I keep dying on this level? This is obscene. And I do so little damage too. I might just survive, but probably not. Two of the weakest attacks that it has. And I still died. And that's the thing, I still wasted energy. I don't like this new update. It makes me very sad. Because I don't know. You know what? Let's go to PvP. Let's do that. Let's do that. Someone's saying, so I asked, assuming that losing a round in PvE still uses energy? Someone's saying to do PvP after your energy is depleted, which again, I'm confused about because I assumed that I'm confused. So they're like, PvP only uses energy for experience gain, not SLP gain. This is just weird. I don't know. I don't like it. It's so weird. So they're saying that it only uses energy. This is so weird. But I guess if you had a good team for PvP for like PvE and you kept just training it to new accounts. Gosh, this being down is okay. Let's see. Let's do that. So apparently, people were really out there, trying really hard to like. I don't know, man. Actually, why would I attack right now? That Axie's dead. Uh, People are out there sending Axies to new accounts over and over again and beating um, the level 21 and the last boss and getting a bunch of SLP and just repeating that over and over and over again. Um, Very weird, very interesting, but as a final note, adventure mode PvE levels will now consume energy. One battle loses one energy. After all energy is consumed, axes will stop getting experience. Every cap will not be affected. So even without energy, you'll still be able to SP adventure. So I'm asking, then I would assume that energy shouldn't be consumed on a loss because I probably should read the new update they came out with today. I don't read these things. 1 hour ago, 120 Aave tokens, you're going over $6,000. But see, why do they expect me to be interested in this stuff when I'm not going to be getting any of it? Like, that's my thing. Why would I be expected to be interested in what's going on in certain respects if it's making PvE worse and making PvP better for other people, right? So like top 100, anyways, yeah, the reward structure doesn't sound very good to me because the top 200 people get paid, and there's no possible way I'm making into the top 200, which is fine, right? Like I don't necessarily mind not being in the top 200 of the game, right? Like it's not a big deal to me. But what's the point of me caring about the update if, like, I don't know, man. I just don't get it. Um, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay. So now, but I do think it's better for PvP players. Obviously, if you're a PvP player for Axie, they used to only give a reward to the top 50, and now it's the top 200. That's amazing. And as that continues to increase, that is going to be to the top 500 and the top 1,000. And I think I'll always not be in that top. I will always be a PvE player for Axie. But that's why I'm hoping for land gameplay and other updates. But still, I like the fact things are updating. And so there's no more random token drops, which is a good thing, I suppose. But again, kind of sucks because, like, yeah, man, I would have really enjoyed. Oh snap, that hurts. They're gonna heal a lot, aren't they? Annoying, but it doesn't actually affect me. Like, that's the weird stuff about heal. Like, they're just using all their energy. I'm not gonna like save mine. I'm gonna attack. Okay, so and then they double the length of the season, which I actually don't enjoy as much. Well, actually, you know what? I think it's fine. But anyways, I don't like how they're taking out the token dust because now I'm not going to get anything. But they're looking at refining the game. Yes, yes, I enjoy. Um, only one person per leaderboard rewards. I get it. Axie.zone is an awesome site for new trainers to look up team compositions and the most popular cards at the top of the ladder. That's very cool, right? Having a way for new users to see what, you know, what most people are using. Because if I don't know, yeah, um, it's cool. It's cool for PvP people. Okay, like if you're a PvPer, very happy for you. You know, now you are able to go out and do your thing. I guess you know, but personally, um, not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for some PVE updates. Like I'm looking for ways to make PVE more fun for me. You get what I'm saying? Um, not necessarily less uh, fun for me, but let's use that. But, you know, I'd say arguably this hasn't made PvP any more or less fun for me. Or, sorry, this hasn't, this actually, you know what? I'll take back those words. This has made PvE more fun for me, this update, because it does show now how much SLP out of 100 that I'm getting. And I do like that. Let me actually read because I'm pretty sure I asked a question and then that makes no sense. So energy is consumed if you lose a PvE level, which makes no sense. But that's the way it is, and so that is completely fine. I'm not going to be complaining with how things are. Okay, let's see. Um, yeah. Interesting. So confused, so confused. Sorry. Oh gosh. That should be good enough though, eh? Ah, just not enough. Beasts are so annoying for that. They will survive and annoy you and kill you, and it won't. It shouldn't matter, but it might matter. That might be enough, just because they have such low energy. Good win, good win. So that is the end of my daily quest, though. I learned a lot about the game, I suppose, being in Discord and all that. So my inventory now 332 SLP. I guess I'm going to continue playing PvP for a while. I'm going to hop off the live stream though, um, just because I hope it was enjoyable for some people who might have come in and watched it and learned something new about Axie Infinity. Um, with that being said, until tomorrow, signing Aimery's Axie Farmer signing off. I hope you all have a great, wonderful day. And if you decide to have a fun time playing a game, maybe Axie Infinity is the game for you. They are going through updates. There's always things happening and changing, but in my opinion, a video game where you can make your money back in a month is not that bad. Play an hour a day, once a day. For most kids, like you buy them Pokemon cards and all these crazy toys and stuff. In my opinion, that's kind of more where I see this is like I know I spent hundreds of dollars as a kid on the Pokemon cards, and I love Pokemon so much, but I never got anything back from playing the game. Where here, as I collect and breed and earn and whatever, I'm at least able to never have to spend again, right? So in this game, you can spend once and then never spend again, which I think is really cool on a PvE aspect. Obviously, uh, Axie Infinity makes most of their income off of PvP, right? Because people want to spend more money on Axies and they make money in the marketplace, and people are willing to. The prizes are huge, and I get it. At the same time, I think you need a diverse PvE population that wants to play just for fun and earn in that sense to really have a vibrant gaming community, not just PvP. And so I'm excited for PvE updates. I'm very happy there wasn't like this time. I would expect no new updates for the rest of the month. I think the big update is going to be just getting into PvP this month and really just kind of playing as much as you can. Um, but yeah, that's about it from me. Signing off. And yeah, hope to see you all tomorrow.